Lyon knew a place on the podium awaited them if they could overcome their hosts Lorient on Sunday night. Bruno Genesio's men have suffered just one defeat in 8 to propel them not just back into the fight for the top 3, but victory would see them draw to within 3 points of second place Monaco. Lorient could yet be dragged into the relegation conversation, but if they could increase their 6-point gap above the drop, the Bretons could breathe easier. Lyon showed, though, they weren't going to sit back. 11 goals in the last 4 outings suggested that. Spaniard Sergei Darder bringing out the save from Benjamin Lecomte. Well, Sylvain Ripoll looked concerned, but instead the Lorient coach would be ecstatic as the home side forged ahead, while MESLOUB was allowed to turn and then release Maxime BARTHELME, and he found easily Majeed YARIS to tap into the empty net. Delight in the stands and on the bench. Slight hint of offside, but not for the Ghanaian, who racked up his 10th goal of the season, his first double figures in France. Well, Lorient had hoped to knock the stuffing out of Lyon. They were sorely disappointed. A minute before the break, Jordan Ferry found Alexandre LACAZETTE, and he happily snaffled up the equaliser. Well, the ball shouldn't really have reached the French international, but a poor clearance allowing him to then curl into the top of the corner. 5 goals in 4, 15 for the season, equaling his breakthrough season of scoring 2 years ago. The last 2 encounters had ended in stalemates, and a third was on the cards with the scores 1 apiece at the break. Lacazette was the match winner the last time Lyon won at the Moustoir. That was 4.5 years ago. But it was another academy product that started to make a bigger impression on the match. Rachid GHEZZAL, fresh from scoring his first international goal for Algeria against Ethiopia, testing Lecomte with a curling effort. Well, Lorient not seeing a lot of the ball. They knew they had to make the most of it when it came their way. They could very much have found themselves back in front. Jimmy Gabo with a neat 1-2 to get in on goal, but a smart save from Anthony Lopez, leaving the scores level. Well, Mathieu Valbuena then was sent on. Midfielders have a tough 2016, but he would literally turn the match, getting away from MESLOUB, and then the dummy finding GHEZZAL onto his favoured left. No one putting pressure on the midfielder, and firing into Lecomte's near post. Terrific from Valbuena, who'll hope to try and convince Didier Deschamps to take him to Euro 2016. They won't be able to have GHEZZAL, but he showed exactly what France are missing. Their loss, Algeria's gain. Lovely ball through, and great skill from Lacazette to round Lecomte, and a clinical finish, finishing the match. Genesio delighted. Scorer, turning provider. Lacazette with his 16th of the season, 67th in Ligue 1 overall, and 6 in his last 4. Lyon move on to the podium with Monaco an immediate return to the Champions League very much in their sights.